And we're live on twitch.tv/Sasuma. We got Bananas in chat from I Love Cats, Towel Bar, Sasuma Void, Big Papa House, Haley Bailey, Crispy Rice PC, Seb SV, Golden TNT, MSD 14, and Tyler Iser. Thank you for the bananas, peeps. The bananas mean that we're live here on the twitch.tv/Sasuma. I think I need to turn down the volume for the follow sound. People keep commenting on that lately. Maybe something happened. It got reset. Should we actually just do that right now? I'm like writing it onto my notes, and I'm thinking, why don't we just go in and change it for once? Also, I want to keep looking at you. I want to keep saying hello. Peeps, pre-stream music today was Slipknot with Nero Forte. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Probably my favourite song off of their new record. If you liked it, go and check it out. They're not back with a brand new record. I'm doing a terrible job. Terrible job of figuring out how to lower the volume right now. I will find it. I will find it. It's... Oh, God, they changed the menu. Great. Thanks. Thanks for changing the menu. Follows. There we go. This is how I edit it. I'm doing stuff. Sound volume. Let's just drop it to 10%. It was at 20. Save changes. So now the follow sounds should be a little bit lower. We'll soon find out. Also, peeps, I think the internet is being slow or something is happening. I noticed that chat was moving very slow, and we don't have as many viewers as usual. So I don't know where's going wrong in what place, but might be okay. The viewer count just jumped up. Maybe my theory is incorrect. I was going to say we have a quieter stream today, which would be fine by me. Revso is here subscribing. Elder Caribou, Tyler PR 19974 resubscribing for 5 months. Tyler Ozier resubscribing for 2 months, and Golden TNT MSD 14 resubscribing for 32 months. 4 to go for that emerald face. Indeedly dodely. Indeedly diddly doodly dodely. Let's head on down to the 1.14 area. No, I don't need to drop anything off or pick anything up. We're good to head over there, I believe. Emblien is here resubscribing for 4 months, saying love watching your content X. Keep creating. JY_EL has subscribed to Amazon Prime, and Dank Train Tom has subscribed as well. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for your support as always. I do appreciate it. Did you die, says Escape? Yeah, I died quite a few times today. It was good fun. Dig Straight Down, says Human Pitch Stick. We could play a game of Dig Straight Down later on. I'd like to jump straight into building and working on the project. I've actually done a lot of stuff that I haven't shown on the video yet, so when we get over here, you'll see. There goes the boat disappearing again. Oh, and also I should use the other portal. Yeah, you're going to see some stuff happening. M. Graves 349 resubscribed for 2 months, saying, "Heyo, glad to see your subscriber count rising. Keep up the good work. P.S. You've rekindled my spirit to play Minecraft." Everyone's spirit is getting rekindled for this game at the moment, it seems. Billman68, thank you ever so much for the support, dude. I appreciate it. Yep, the channel has just been growing astronomically. It's really crazy. I've just been enjoying it. I've just been, you know, every time I look at the numbers, I can smile and go, yeah, that's fantastic. But, you know, I know what it's really about. And I say it all the time. It's about the experience of doing. It's about the journey, not the destination. The numbers, you know, they're meaningless if you're not having a good time, right? And it just so happens that I'm having a really good time, and maybe the numbers are helping a little bit. They boost your mood, you know. Your mind will be affected by that kind of stuff, right? But keep my feet on the ground, keep doing what we do here, you know. And if we get there soon, so be it. I mean, we'll probably get there at some point, but sooner the better. I'm grateful, and I should probably turn off this redstone right here. I was here earlier today, and I got completely and utterly bamboozled. That won't... Hang on, no, actually, I want to do this differently. I got completely and utterly bamboozled by a creeper, but I swear this creeper had to have been invisible. I was hanging around here, fighting off some zombies for ages, and then I walked around the corner, then behind me, creeper, and I was like, like, I was here. I was here for like a whole couple of minutes. There's no way it could have snuck up on me. I wonder if it were like invisible. I don't know. The invisible creepers have been a bug here and there. I don't think that's the first time I've had an issue with them in 1.14, I think. Right, let's make sure we got lots of torches, because we're going to light up the place. That we're going to do. We'll fly over the top in a minute and have a look at all the building that's been done as well. Actually, I might have shown all this in a video. I can't remember if I was doing it after or before I recorded the final clip for the last episode. We'll see. We've got noises in the ear from Demonic Chicken 5, subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Voyagerist is here saying, is there a reason I have to restart your stream when you switch from the pre-stream to actually going live? You're the only Twitch streamer I have to do that with, and it happens every time. I don't mind at all, but figured I'll let you know for the sake of curiosity and troubleshooting. Do you know of that? Yeah, I guess it used to happen to me. Maybe you're on an outdated browser, if you updated your browser, because it used to happen to me, and then at one point it didn't. Just, I'm talking years ago though, right? Years ago. So yeah, at one point it did, and then it didn't, and basically Twitch will should automatically refresh it for you, because it knows what's going on, but it sounds like that isn't happening, so maybe update the browser, because it should refresh for you automatically. Okay, so all of this in here really does need a little bit of care, because as you can see, too many dark patches. Too many for my liking. Auto-magically, says KTR Builds. Auto-magically. That's the word, isn't it? And the bird is the word. Voyagerist, thank you so much for the cheers and bits, dude. I appreciate it. We also got TTV XX Didox X. Crazy name there. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Will you ever join H6M? What a strange question. Dan Storms. It is literally today in my tweets that someone mentioned H6M, and I'd never heard of it before. Right. Over here we fly. This is the other area where we could do some torches. Just around this portal. You know, looks like someone else has made an effort as well over here. So we'll just contribute with some more torches. I said this just the other stream, didn't I? This is why we need beacons that can stop mobs spawning. It'd be so nice just to set up an array of beacons and not have to worry about having torch spam everywhere. And we're out of torches. We'll make some more. How you going today, X? Says Emil T. Gaval 17. I am going great. Thanks for asking. It's a good day. Another day has drifted by. My goodness me, do they go by quickly. It's almost scary. It's almost scary. But I made the next episode of Hermitcraft. I think it was really good. Really good fun. If you saw this one, then you might have an idea what's going to happen in that one. And it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. So be on the lookout for that. It will come out Saturday. I've got another video for you Thursday as well. Right, I think that's most of this area pretty well covered then, isn't it? There's some darkness under here, but I think most of the stuff's been lit up. It's a good idea to put some lights around redstone. However, the thing with redstone is it stops mobs spawning on it. So a lot of the time you don't actually need to do this, but I'm invested in this area, peeps. We need to keep it tip-top. The minigame looks really neat, says Minju. Thanks. That's what I wanted to show you a second ago. So let's do that. So behind me over my shoulder, there it is. The whole thing is almost built. As you can see, we're missing a section on the end. I've been waiting for Iskal to get back to me, but he hasn't yet. I don't think this sea lantern line is like set in stone serious. And when we build this thing out, it's going to just come over this way a little bit. That's what we'll be doing today. We're going to start off though with some nether brick around the back here. Now we've invested a lot. Please don't be wasting my rockets, computer game. We've invested a lot of netherrack and stuff around the front, but I feel like it's a little bit wasted on the back. This has this nice kind of like vantage point, right? You're over there, you're looking across, you're seeing this other game and the fire, and I think that looks really cool. I also had some ideas for making this look a little better. I think it might be smart to break up some of the campfires and fire, sort of group them together, and then maybe make some more overgrown bits with nether warts in there as well. So that is an idea for later on in this stream. Right now though, we're going to grab our nether bricks. We're probably going to end up needing a lot. Okay, so we've got some more there. I'm going to need nether brick stairs. While we're here, rockets. Cool, the sound of flapping... flapping. It's not really flapping, is it? The sound of flapping shulker boxes over and over again. Nothing in there of use. What we need... Oh, I could do a little bit of math here. So, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Let's just say 16. Because there's 4 sections on either side. I need 2 stacks of stairs, I believe. And that, I would say, is maths for the win. Has anyone ever said maths for the win before? Right. Let's now pop around the back and build a little bit of structure over there. Let's have a read of chat as well. Also, got a hot cup of tea here, you know. Can't forget to drink that. Dark Monkey says, is Fortnite dead yet? You know, I have these discussions on my streams about how we use language, how we try and express ourselves. I think when people say, oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to grab, the red sandstone. I think when people say, this game is dead, I think it's more like, this game is dead to me. And for some reason, we always want to express outwards. I catch myself doing it, and I see people doing it in my comments. Quite often I get a comment from someone where they say something, but they write it in a way where they say we, or like everyone, is a commonly used thing. Everyone thinks this is rubbish, you know? And I think it's people are just trying to say that they think their feelings extend beyond and are bigger than. But it's like, it's really, don't know why I placed those blocks there. It's just really inaccurate and pointless in a way, right? To express things like that. So, Fortnite can't die. What? What? Minecraft can't die. Doom can't die. You know, Pong can't die. It lives on in our memory. Although those things won't last forever, technically. But let's not get that deep. You know, things become a part of the culture. They become part of the fabric, the ongoing output of humanity, creating things together, expressing ourselves. You know, one day, if people aren't playing Minecraft, there'll still be someone playing it. Probably me. But Minecraft will become a fabric of gaming. It will become, parts of it will become part of the culture. You know, like the things that it's brought to the world of gaming will live on. Like the idea of sandbox environments and block games are now probably going to be here to stay. But what's weird is that 10 years on, like, no one's managed to fill the Minecraft void. No one's come along and done it better yet. We've got Hytale in the pipeline, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. I'm going to grab some slabs because I had a little bit of a brainwave idea when I looked at those. The other thing I wanted was the red sandstone. It's over here, you see. Let's grab those and these and them and make sure a couple more are smelting because we might need a lot. Anyway, let's have a look at chat as well because I do like this to be a conversation. Okay, that's more than enough. And round the back we go again. Do you have a beard, says Blues Wolf. I'm growing it back again. You see, I used to have a Viking beard, then I shaved it off and had an identity crisis. True story. I think lava's going to come out of this one here. Oh, I can see it dripping. So I've remembered the structure well. So, you see, that feels like that's the way it should go. Now here, it will come level. So does it still look interesting? I think we might have to chip out a few blocks and add some structure. We're obviously going to make the redstone need some rewiring by doing it like that. But then I think the problem here is that they're level with one another. So maybe the way to go is to bring it out another drop. So all those blocks I placed are going to get removed. Cat says, I remember that identity crisis. I have lived through it. I was there when he had an identity crisis. It was so funny though, like it really did just all of a sudden bring my mood down. I was like, what have I done? And then I literally had to lay down and put my head in a pillow and just be like, oh, this doesn't feel right. But then I stepped back and I examined, and I was like, what is this, ego? Like, the mind is a strange place. Like, how I've become so attached to hair that's just growing on my body. Why does it mean so much to me, you know? What is this really about? I'm not sure I ever got an answer to those questions. Ah, Catch, you mean you actually went through the same thing, got ya? Thought you might have meant that. Let's go sleep in a bed. Sleep away the night. Tier 3, says Tier Latch. Oh, we got a Tier 3 subscriber, quickly, before the Phantoms come and get me. Mr. the Cookie Man has subscribed Tier 3. Thank you ever so much for your Tier 3 subscription. As a Tier 3 subscriber, you can head over to assumavoid.com. Left-hand side of your screen, you can click on Get Whitelisted, and then you can hook up Twitch and get whitelisted on our Let's Play Minecraft Together server, which has been updated to 1.14, which I'm really looking forward to. Whoa, and we got a sub bomb rolling in here, as well as eCrunk resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Well, it's time for me to sip my tea, isn't it? So, Hayley Bailey is here, gifting subs, 5 of them. Thank you ever so much, Hayley Bailey, for your generosity and supporting the community here. The Quirky Quark has been gifted a sub, and that brings you up to 3 months. Awesome. Mist Gamb, Theodore Argesh, Nosfa DMT, and Ho Ho Yourself. Your names are being read out in chat because you are now subscribers. Feel free to send a love heart over to Hayley Bailey. We've also got a noise in here from Heavy Metal Miner, who's here with a donation saying, greetings from good old Germany. Love your stream. Perfect to enjoy after my work hours. Rock on. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. I hope you're entertained today. This is some prime drinking time. I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. My goodness me. We got another sub bomb coming in here. J3 Bus. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me of something, but I'll come back to it in a second. J3 Bus 2010 is here gifting subs to Diabetes Free, Jordan 94, Lee Derrick 55, Cool Guy 7650, Inigot, just Inigot, no numbers on the end. I'm going to add some. Inigot 67291743. Jeez, don't know what that means. Made it up. J-Bus, thank you ever so much for supporting the community. Very kind of you to do that. Appreciate you gifting the subs. We also got Nut to Tagbot. Goodness me. Subscribing with Amazon Prime. And Mixis Spiddlelick. Wow, what a name. Resubscribing for 2 months in a row saying, cool work, X. Love the mini-game. Glad you're enjoying it. We've got to get it up and running soon. I really want to get on top of it. Which is probably what I'm going to do in the next one. Right. I think all those gifted sub noises are coming through in the eardrums now. Hit that derp counter, says Crack Lizard. Now, why would I hit that derp counter? We're on a roll today. We ain't doing no derps. We doing good. We doing good. So, I think I can start to rip out... Oh, I'm going to have to repair my shovel, aren't I? Rip out some of this. Get a feel for how this is going to look. I mean, I'm going to have to rebuild all this redstone, right? So, we'll just start tearing it out now. That actually goes a little bit further. Bam. You also missed a donation, says Linda Juffermans. I read that one out from Heavy Metal Miner. I read that one out. Thank you again, Heavy Metal Miner. And lots of people saying, look in chat. Oh, Python's in chat. And Python says, X, please don't sleep for a few nights. Trying to get zombie villagers. Ah, okay. Is that what's written in chat? Oh, Python's online. Okay. Sorry, Python. As you might be able to tell, I'm falling in a hole and slightly distracted. Okay, so we can't sleep. We will probably retreat inside our game during the night time and do some redstone stuff in there. So that's what all the people in chat say. Saying read chat we're talking about. Got ya. You know, it might have been helpful to say read Minecraft chat. Because then I would have known what chat you're talking about. So we got Codeman X subscribing with Amazon Prime. Codeman X, thank you ever so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. So how does this look, peeps? I think it looks alright. Remember, we're not going for much. We definitely have to add detail in this bit. But I think we'll get away with the nether brick. I think we're going to get away with it. Aha, we must put the blocks down here. Botoxic234 has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Botoxic, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. By the way, we got 1,000 viewers tuning in today. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. If you haven't hit the follow button, be sure to do so. I noticed we're 1,000 follows away from a milestone. That milestone was 200,000 followers. Crazy. Crazy, these number games, eh? Right, and then wait, is that going to be lava? It should be lava, is what it should be. But it's not! What is that, a Rendog thing, isn't it? But it's wrong! Love that. Joe Feta298 to subscribe with Amazon Prime. And JessPK77 says, read all the chats! Read all of them! Open Discord! Read every server you're in! Goodness me. Okay, I'm reading a message from Iskal, by the way, because you reminded me. Okay, talking to Iskal, because there's a build that I want to do that's real... Well, you know what it is. It's this build. We talked about it a minute ago, didn't we? So yeah, for the backside and, you know, just filling in the space, that really don't look so bad, if you ask me. I'm not a fan of having flat walls, but there's a time and a place for them, and when you got some, like, low maintenance, not really used or trafficked area, that's the time to put in stuff like this. And so I think we will persist. Persistence, that's the word of the day. A new segment on my stream. Word of the day. Today's word is derp. Read the chat, says Ryan Games Live. Now it's probably just a troll. You see? Now it's just a troll. Oh, Rem Fish, glad you're enjoying the music blog. I really enjoyed the last one that I write. You know, when I do the music blog, it's about writing and get it out of my system. And not every thing that I write there is going to be, you know, my best. But I don't aim to do my best. I aim to do it consistently, and I aim to try and improve every time. And you don't always do that, but that's just a strategy that works for me. I really think trying to be a perfectionist. I watched this video by... I think the name of their channel is The Something Brothers. And it's just one guy on there now. But anyway, he talks about how, as a creator... When you create, you have the vision and then you have what you end up with. And you can spend a heck of a lot of time working on the final few percentages, you know. So once you hit like 80% quality on a video, to get the rest of it together, to get it up to 90%, that can be almost double the amount of work, triple sometimes. And he was talking about how you should just, you know, a lot of the time get to your 80%. And keep going, because you'll improve, and you know, over time your 80% will look like 90% or whatever. And that really struck a nerve with me, and that principle I think I've best applied on my music blog. But anyway, it just so happened the last one that I wrote, I really felt like the right kind of words came together, and that's because as I was writing it, it kind of clicked that record really does sound like a mix of two soundtracks I'm very fond of, the Diablo 2 soundtrack and the StarCraft soundtrack. If you're a fan of those as well, you should probably go check out that record. It's by Hermitcraft, and it's different from their other stuff. I know that feeling when making music. The mixing and mastering could take hours, says Talbar. If I look back on how I wrote music, I don't think I could apply the same principle to it, because music just works very differently in my head, or at least retroactively when I used to write it. Oh yeah, don't sleep. It's not even near night yet and I've come to the bed for some reason, just out of habit. I won't sleep, peeps. Thanks for the reminder. Craycrafter R and Zuzu36TV subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much, peeps. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. When I wrote music, a lot of the time it was just an ongoing like groove that you get into. You get into this space where you're like, I want to express, I want to get stuff out of me, and you just play the guitar, play the drums, you write stuff on the keyboard, and then I just compile it. And quite often, but not that often, but every now and then it would be like everything would just come out of me and I'd just write. And I remember having like a party at mine once, and then I ended up just sitting at the computer for like 6 hours of it, like way into the morning, and I just did nothing but write because this song just kept coming out of me, and it's like one of my favourites as well. And that's so different from the 80 to 90% theory. It's just like it just happens, but you have to keep flexing that muscle and keep getting those little things down, and then it happens and the song comes out of you. That's what making music is like. I'm just doing a bit of a waffle at the moment, aren't I? We're trying to tidy stuff up. We need to compact this redstone. I need to finish doing some building over here. I guess I can put in more of these blocks. We need to grab some lava and put it on those outsides as well. Just got a little bit unfocused there. Read the chat, says Ryan's Games. This chat. Repair your shovel now! In capital letters, says Gav Sky. I want you to repair. Do you know what? I'm not going to repair it right now. I'm going to wait. Oh, I'm going to wait a minute before I repair it just to spite you. Don't worry about the shovel, peeps. Don't worry. It's not worth getting bothered about, is it? It's not worth getting bothered about. Could you throw a little quartz in the netherrack for a variation? Yes, over here we definitely could. We'll get to that. We're going to go over this build over and over again, just continuously working on its different aspects, you know. I think I'd also like to build up more of the nether brick. Because I'm waffling, I think I'm just like getting perpetually distracted by myself, if that makes sense. So one thing I think that is going to need is like a cushion of nether brick to go around the outside. So when we build that side... Oh! Cool. I saw chat out of the corner of my eye, and the first thing I thought was, is someone else sleeping? It's not my fault. Yeah, somehow I just got distracted over here when we got to this bit. Organ music! Why are you listening to organ music, Asuma? I don't understand. What's with this organ music? Oh, jeez. Let's listen to the organ music, you know. For me, making music is only easy if I start off with something that sounds good, and then I expand on it. I often have difficulties coming up starting with a good melody, says Monzak. I would, that sounds positive. Like, you start somewhere good and it goes somewhere good. I would take the pressure off yourself. Like, it sounds like maybe if you're, like, the way you say that it only works when you start somewhere good. I mean, that works, so I'd take the pressure off yourself and maybe just jam a little bit, because for me, I'd say it's kind of similar in a way. It's like, once I've got the good thing going, that's usually what ends up becoming a song. But it just starts with kind of letting go a little bit, I guess. Whoa, don't do that one just yet. Like, just having a jam and enjoying it. I do really miss it, like, constantly. I mean, I always talk about when all of this slows down and I'll do music. I just can't believe, like, it's picking up pace now. I'm like, when does this thing end? Like, I'm loving it, but I have another plan, you know? Stop subscribing on... Stop watching the videos! X wants to play his guitar. Goodness me, you lot. Goodness me. Can't a man just play his guitar? Oh, wonderful. I is smart has subscribed with Amazon Prime. I is smart. What an amazing message. What an amazing username. Thank you ever so much for the subscription. I like it. I is smart. I'm in communication with Iskal, so now that we know what we're doing over here, it's free, and then we're going to have the netherrack, so I can show him how far out this would come. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And roughly, let's see, that's probably going to be a flat wall. So if we use that as a guideline, we're probably looking at wrapping here, wrapping like we're dropping rhymes, and then underneath like that. So if that's going to be like the wall dropping down, then we're over by that many blocks. Let me get a vantage point and I'll send Iskal a screenshot. In fact, I'll make this line a bit bigger so it's kind of clear, you know. Oh, and will it be one more block? Oh, I think it's one more block. Because this has to be moved again. Ah, it's one more block than that. Okay. Right, hopefully we'll hear back from Iskal, but we can focus on the rest of it for now. Creepy Minecraft noise right there. You forgot to stick a nether brick in the part of the wall one block further away. I think I ran out was the problem. Rather than forgetting. I do like this organ music. Yeah, we were talking about like writing music and stuff. I do love it. I really do love it. G-Man in chat is suggesting ultimate guitar for learning. Yeah, learning tabs. Tablature, which is different from score. Score's all your like, you know, classic fancy notes and lines that kind of looks complicated. But if you learn tablature, it takes notes and turns them into numbers on your fretboards, and that's a really good way to learn. See, the thing with like starting out on an instrument is there are so many good tips you could get as a beginner. It just depends who you ask, really. Theodora has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Theodora, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. See, if you start playing from tabs, it doesn't tell you much about technique. It doesn't tell you about like positioning or like correct picking technique or anything like that. But you can still, you know, figure it out and learn. And if that's fun, that's always good, I think. So let's grab some cut red sandstone and some of those and go pattern up one of the walls. Now, can we also make nether bricks with our supplies? We have nether bricks, but that won't be a lot, will it? I'm going to use up some of those slabs, you know? You know, the perfectionist in me is always like, don't use slabs. Then the wall will be partially made of slabs. And then I'm like, that's silly. Don't get hung up on that. Don't get hung up on that. Tech2Teak is here, resubscribing for 3 months. Tech2Teak, thank you ever so much for your 3 months of support. I do appreciate it. Hope you're entertained. Hope you're having a good time, hanging out, relaxing, maxing. Ain't too taxing over here. Let's see. So the lower down it goes. I guess the thing is, I don't know what to do here. Let's just do something rather than nothing. So, did I just rubber band? I think I just rubber banded, which shouldn't happen actually. Shouldn't happen at all. Don't feel like that really does or says anything. In fact, what I might do, in fact, what I will probably do, we've got to get back in there and pick up those blocks, peeps. Can't let them despawn. What if we do that? So we come over here, we have a row of 1 and then it goes down. One, 2, 3, that goes on top, and then it's going to be that block there. And this one over here. So it's not so flat now. Kind of works, I think. Just about. What does the rubber band play, X? What? The rubber band? The band that's made of rubber? They sing their songs all day. The band that made the rubber. I don't know what to say. Oh, look at this. It's got to be detailed all the way down to the bottom, peeps. No excuses. Proper structure right there. That's what really grinds my gears. When you see like a structure floating on a couple of blocks. I'm like, oh, don't be doing that. Aha, wrong spot. It's nice to build with the smooth red sandstone. We could make... do you know what I was thinking? We could make a red sandstone shop, maybe. That'd be a nice idea. Let's go get those blocks that are on the ground. And, while we're here, rip out some of this. Because it's wrong! There we go. We could do some torches over on this side as well, couldn't we? Yeah, so now all that stuff gets to come out. Right, and let's keep going back round the other side. You should add the sand plus red dye. It makes red sand custom recipes is necrotic. I don't know if we discussed it or not, but I wouldn't just add it. It would be a group discussion. Oh yes, that's the other thing. So over here, because the wall is bigger, we'll do that, and then there, and then also there. So we need to get more of these. So they're like every other block, that kind of thing. Cat says, I saw a peanut stand, heard a rubber band, I saw a needle that winked its eye. That's very cryptic. Very cryptic. I think I need some of these blocks. I also have too much of this, don't I? Too much. Way too much. Oakley dokley, there we go. I can't stand a half-dropped tree with floating leaves, says Heavy Metal Miner. Yes, they're the worst, aren't they? Always got to get rid of those. There we go. Right, feeling good about this. Cool, maybe we should work on this structure here a little bit as well. Now that we know we're going to put the netherrack wrap on it. Because we've got to build this over at the other end. So one of the things we could do is play a little bit of the mirrored game and have that go up again. I think that might work. Then this would all be flat like so. Although, didn't I say about the netherrack? What to do here? Can I put lava in it? I think I can. So yeah, of course I can. So I don't know what is the wall's gonna look like behind it. Am I out of the smooth stuff? No, there it is. But if we extend that across, then that's fine. We'll build it up there, and then we have our netherrack. However, I can't help but feel this will look nicer if the netherrack started and wrapped round the corner. Don't really know what that would look like either. What's this background music? Very fitting, says your boy. It's written on the screen. We're listening to some Lord Leviticus. One of my favourites. Toxic Nike says Green is making a floor is lava mini game as well. You have competition. There'll be 2 different games, you know. I ain't so bothered. Like, I think he even said in his video his was kind of different. There's always room for more mini games. Okay, and let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're out of those. There we go. So I think this could work. I really do. We're missing a stair. I'm just not sure I actually like the way that is. This bit is here is all, but I think it needs the shape, so we'll go with that. Did X spud anyone yet? Says Simps. No, far away from that. Far away. So we need some nether brick, and we have nether bricks. But I get the feeling we're going to run out of these fast. Cool entrance, says Weirdy. It looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah. I agree. I might be slightly biased, but I agree. Okay, here's where the slabs come in. Yeah, that's going to work out, isn't it? Of course it is. Right. James Ivy says, I'm ready to see Yaskal's minigame. I think we all are at this point. I'm excited to play it at least. Let's go put you there. This one goes over here. And would have that there, so this is where it ends actually. And we'll probably put in those chiseled things again, won't we, right? Only makes sense. So there was one there. So that means here. Did we do it at that level? We did. We didn't miss a beat. And we got a noise in the air. It's cheers and bits being thrown my way from Penagus X. Or Penagus X, should I say. Let's get rid of this wonky bunch of blocks right here, you know. They're very wonky looking. Starting to like the look of it. Starting to like the look. You're telling me you didn't like the look of this minigame from day one? Oh, my goodness me. I have failed. I have failed. I'm only messing with you. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Penagus. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the stream, and I hope you didn't butcher your username too much there. You know? Play your minigames, says Cini. There might be some of that. We're going to play Dig Straight Down later as well, aren't we? Right, there we go. That is some good tea, although it's too cold now. I'm not going to drink anymore, but there you go. Right then, so over here, I guess if we just start to actually build up the bits that need building up, the rest might fall... Oh, have I run out of those blocks again? The rest might fall into place, I was saying. Dig Straight Down would be a great time to remap W and S, says HDGF. I don't know really, because you press spacebar to... I mean, no, I don't think it'd make any sense. I was anticipating suggestions, and one of them would be to play Grian's Elytra course. I'll let you figure that one out for yourself. Oh, I did have a bunch. Well, silly me. Yeah, anyway, I wasn't expecting that as a suggestion, but I did think about it, and it was like, well, I mean, you're standing in a hole, so you're not even moving anywhere, so it seemed kind of pointless to do that one. Okay, I think this means... Oh, this is actually going to work out, and I don't have any slabs. And I don't have any slabs. I've been taking the blocks that I've been smelting. We are actually going to run out of supplies for this build. I can't believe it. To be fair, though, it ended up being bigger than I thought it would. That is my excuse. It is a fair excuse. All your games, says HStickyF. I might have done that. Maybe that's why I've got no XP. You know? Maybe 1 and 1 equals 2. Maybe. Maybe many things. Let's go over here and place down some more blocks. Where's the chisel one? There you are. I think the hardest thing to do would be to play Ravager's 1, says Weirdly. Yeah, Ravager's Run would definitely be a weird one. Be a tough one even. Without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, so we're going to then take this and bring it across like so. Now, it sort of looks good from up here, but from down there it kind of probably won't, right? Like, what is this wall here going to be? Are we just going to take those 3 blocks and fill in that space? There is something... Well, what's missing is a wall, obviously. So that would go in there to hide the lava. Maybe the wall is glass. I don't know what to do here. I think glass will help. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Let's take a page from this book. Let's go ahead and grab that, which we've underutilized. Bring those out. And then like that. And then that'll be a window going all the way across. And that'll finish it off, I think. That's it. I think we've figured out that one. Let's go grab our box of glass. Can you try red sandstone walls? I think it'll look cool. We're using red sandstone, dude. This is all red sandstone right here. Oh, do you mean the walls? Like the shapely block? I forgot about those. Well, I was thinking we're going to design something to make this building a little bit taller once we finish tidying it up. So we could consider using that, yeah. Now what do I need? I need to... Oh, I remember how you make it now. You do that. That's more than enough. Oh, apparently I already had loads. How do I manage to do this over and over again? Constant derping. Anyway, we need glass. And black was our colour of choice. And we have some, but we'll probably need more. Did you finish adding the netherbrain circuitry on the far wall? The netherbrain circuitry on the far wall. What is that? Netherbrain circuit. I have no idea what that is. Not a clue. Okay then. This thing has figured itself out. And looks like we've got enough glass. So that's what we're going to build over at the other end. Looks pretty swish, if you ask me. Okay, so let's get those slabs back in here and finish this off. There we are. Sweet. I'll still need a secret entrance to get in here, of course. Someone says it looks like a face. A little bit, like stretched out eyes, yeah. You can faceify a lot of things if you've got a line with circles either side. Right then, so this all looking pretty swell. It's looking dandy. Gee whiz! And we got as far as over here. Right, so all of this needs ripping out. Some of that up there. And then a whole bunch of this as well. Yep, that comes down here. Cool. Cool beans. This bit here is... It looks nice, but it's wrong! It's wrong! What happened there? What happened there? Complete fail. Complete fail. Do it again. Whoopsie. Yeah, not sure what happened there at all. Would you rather have as much diamonds as you want or emeralds, says Gia Prini. If I had as many diamonds as I want, couldn't I just trade them for emeralds? Anyway, I have plenty of emeralds, that's for sure. And I have plenty of diamonds, so it's not really a problem. Right. Let's get around here, place in a few more of those. I agree, green is probably the hardest to potato, says Fan of Fans. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go after green as well. He's already been potatoed. I have an idea of who I'm going to go after, but it depends on a few things. And I also don't really have a method yet. I haven't really thought about it too much. There's a good, significant chance of backfire happening, which I really don't want. I mean, if there's some backfire, yikes. Is that correct? That has 2 lots. The other one didn't, for some reason. The airbase has gotten out of control. What are they up to? Playing around with those aliens again. What's the time there, says Millie261. The time is almost 7 o'clock. In a few minutes it will be 7. Woohoo! That's the last of the netherrack wall over here. And now we can light this up and make it all safe and useful. Right, where are my torches at? 29 torches. Let's place a few. Why do you use slabs, says Simps. It's just what I have lying around. I've got lots of slabs, so I use them up. That is at least the plan. Oh yeah, there's no exit now. Well, apart from here. Do I have more of those? This is the only way out. The only way out is up. Except not that way up, because there's a roof above it. Okay, there we go. just had a weird idea for a minigame. Like, I don't know, I had a vision of lots of players placing scaffolding and loads of scaffolding going up at once. Like, if you tried to play King of the Hill with scaffolding, people punching it out instantly, you know, it's constantly going to break, but what if there could be some sort of minigame that involves actually trying to build up? Like, maybe you've got to gather the scaffold from somewhere and then build it up so you can climb up and... I don't know, my brain's tingling a little bit there of an idea, but I don't think it's fully formed. That's the way you make minigames. You've got to look at mechanics inside of the game, and then you've got to think about how you can gamify them, right? And that's usually what tends to make a decent game, is that you've taken something and created something cool out of it, but, you know, sometimes that leads to a really good game if you find the right mechanic and exploit it in the right kind of way. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. That's it. That's all of the back done. We're not touching that until a scale gets back to me. As you can see, a little bit of work needs doing on the roof. I think there's a couple of spots we need to put in some lava. So let's go touch up the front side. And then we'll play dig straight down, and then we can come back to this and maybe do a teeny tiny bit more work on it. So over here I don't think we have lava yet. Yeah, there we go. So we need 2 buckets of lava. Another 2 for those ones, so 4 in total. X must be 1,000,000 years old or so, says Horace. How would that work? I mean, imagine being 1,000,000 years old. There was a movie that I watched years and years ago. I've watched it twice, I think. I love it. I should probably watch it again sometime. It's about a guy who actually lives for millions of years. And what's amazing about the movie is it's low budget. It's all shot in, like, I think the whole movie's like just shot in one room. And it's just people talking. But he basically gathers like his friends and tells them like, hey, I'm moving on, but I live forever. and tells them all this stuff about the past and just the way it's all done. It's like, you know what, you could compare it to podcasts today. You could say the power of a podcast today, like, it's got some of that magic in it. It's like it's just going to lock you into the conversation they talk about. I forget what it's called. Are you talking about 12 Angry Men X? Great movie. No, not at all. Oh, what happened there? Was I missing a... Oh, the block would have been filled in just because I didn't really build it properly, I guess. It's... I think the title of the movie is something like The Man Who, or something Man. It's got man in it, and it might have moon in it as well. Is it like The 2,000-Year-Old Man? I don't think that's the name of the title, though. The Man from Earth, says Tony O. Pixie. Man from Earth. That, I think that might just be the name of the movie. Really like it. Really cool movie. Why did we start talking about that anyway? Guess it just popped into my head all of a sudden. I do enjoy movies. As I've told you many times, though, I really do just like dramas. My favourites are always character development, like storylines, arcs. I'm not that big on exposition type movies, you know, which seem to be all the rage at the moment. Man on the Moon, says Swiss May. No, it's Man from Earth, I think. It really sounds like it. You started talking because someone said you must be 1,000,000 years old. Yeah, I guess it reminded me of the movie with the bloke who was, or at least in the movie, was billions of years old. We got a sub bomb! Noise in the air, goodness me. Goodness me, it's Pony Hunter 11876. Oh, let's just place a couple more of those. Gifting subs, thank you so much for supporting the community, Pony Hunter. I appreciate you doing that. If you hear your name being read out loud, you're now a sub. Feel free to throw a love heart to Pony Hunter. You can do that because you now got the Assume remotes. Scourge 777, Navy Kuma 359, Slippery Smurf PS4, Sylvester 564, and Wazza! With no numbers on the end. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And yeah, say thanks to Pony Hunter. I'll say thanks to Pony Hunter. Thank you, Pony Hunter. Very kind of you to do that. I appreciate you supporting our community here with those gifted subs. Fan of fans, my next video will come out tomorrow. That's the the usual time, which is sort of 3:15 BST. That's kind of like my settled upload time at the moment. I might experiment and change it again in the future. Right. Let's have a look. So I'm not really going to touch too much more there now, am I? Didn't I say we'd tidy up the front and then play DSD? Or maybe we'll do DSD first. We got noises in the ear from Awesome DMD, subscribe with Amazon Prime, and Magic Man 65, subscribe with Amazon Prime as well. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate your support, peeps, and to all the people tuned in, watching. Be sure to hit the follow button here on Twitch. Help me get to 200,000 subs. Not subs, follows. Can anyone tell me how many we're at the moment? I saw it earlier, and we were like just under 100 away. Now I don't... Sorry, 1,000, just under 1,000. I don't really get 1,000 followers in a stream. Usually about 500 to 600. But then again, lots of people have been subscribing on YouTube, so maybe people will come over from there and follow over here. Sean5 is here, resubscribing for 3 months. Sean5, thank you ever so much for your 3 months of support. Fantastic. Okay, so in these chests with the netherrack, we can put the nether things. And over there goes that. Over here goes this. Round and around. Round and around and around and around. Placing all the blocks. Right, where did those lava buckets go? There they are. Right, tidying up. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go in here. 1, 2, 3. Scaffolding to go in these ones. We'll drop this off over here. Chuck that in there. And yeah, we're good to go play a little bit of Dig Straight Down. How many diamonds was it to play? Wasn't it 3? I think it was 3 diamonds. Alright, apparently we need 684 followers to get there. Oh, lots of people actually give it... Oh, 5 diamonds in chat. Lots of people are giving me different numbers. We also got Negative Panda here for 13 months in a row. Thank you ever so much, Negative Panda. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying it. Quite a lot away. We probably won't hit it today then. Next stream, which will be Friday. Maybe we'll hit it then. Let's go grab our valuables. In you go. Pop those in there. Right, we're going to go play Dig Straight Down. We could also make a thumbnail for the stream here, couldn't we? That sun in the background is off-putting. There we go. That'll do. Okay, so 4 rounds have been played. Let's take off the old armour. Item locker, is it? Let's go in here. And payment, scaffolding, payment. Pickaxe, fortune free. Dirt to leave. Oh yeah, got it. Alright, peeps. We're going to set our spawn in this bed first. I'm a smarty pants. Actually, our spawn is set just over there, so... Doesn't really matter, does it? I'm not a smarty pants. Right. First thing is, which one do we go for, peeps? So, in chat, you know, right now, tell me which one we should go for. Which one should it be? Should it be this one, that one over there, the weird looking one, the wonky one, the one to the right? No, not that one, the other one. Let me know in chat. I love how people are using numbers. Top left, bottom left. Top left? That one! C2! The wonky one. Which one? The top one? The one to my right? But I'm just wandering around. I'm just wandering around. By the barrel. That's actually a pretty good description. Unfortunately, there's 2 barrels. We'll do this one by the barrel. It is of all the barrels, this one is the closest. We're doing this one then. Okay. Okay, next strategy. Next strategy, peeps. There could be up to 9 diamond ore. We're gonna pick a number between 2 and 8. Okay? What is it gonna be, chat? The number between 2 and 8. 9 is not between 2 and 8, simps. Come on. Come on. I'm seeing some 8s, I'm seeing some 4s, I'm seeing some double profit. Oh, I see. So we bail once we've done... we're going with that one. I like that suggestion. If we get 10 diamonds, we bail, because we got fortune. Also, I care so much about my 8 golden carrots. I would cry if I lost those. Okay, so chat, you know, the brightest minds have come together here. The block near the barrel. Double your profits. What a great way to play. I like it. Thinking outside the box, you know. I asked for a number. You gave me a better suggestion. So, we have to double our profit and then we bail. So, once we have 10 diamonds, we bail. I reckon we're going to end up in lava. And now we are digging straight down. Also, we've got a noise in the ear. Hello. Daniel Cypher is here with a donation saying, don't read aloud. Aloud? I would, except I don't understand. I feel like I totally don't understand that. Okay. Thank you for the donation, dude. I appreciate it. But I'm not sure what you want me to do. What you mean? Okay. So here we go. This has got loads of other stuff in. Like, I feel like this is the one that doesn't have 10 diamonds in. This is the one where you bail because you go, oh, I knew it. I literally knew. I literally just said it. I literally just said it. This is the one with all the other stuff. No diamonds. Now, didn't Grian guarantee at least one? I'm sure it said at least one. I'm sure of it. This game is a con. I did definitely not get 1 diamond back. Oh, 0 to 9. Did he change it? Did he change it? Try again, don't quit, says Marilyn Miner. Well, if I play again, no one else can play because there'll be no more fortune axes. So, I would, but on that note, I think I'll actually leave that for someone else to play. Like Python, who's not online. We should let Python know about the Dig Straight Down game, actually. In fact, maybe we could get him to come over here on stream. Shoot him a message. I don't think he's here, he's away. Okay, Silk Touch. Why do I feel like... No, I just cleared out my inventory a lot, didn't I? I'm not missing anything. Potato time! Potato him. Oh, that would be... Yeah. I'm not going to do that on a stream, by the way. Oh, this is an idea I had in my head a moment ago. Banners. I just... At one point, I was like... Ooh, we could put banners on this thing. And, you know, a good banner design requires going away and doing some research. I'm not sure if I want to do that on stream, just because it can be a bit tedious. But having some banners up in here, I'm not sure where exactly they go. That feels like a definite detail for this project. Anyway, I said we would do the front, and this won't take us very long because it's going to be really quite simple. We're going to put in groups of this. We're going to put in a few quartz ore, or that quartz ore, because I don't think we've got any others. And we're not going to put ominous banners in, no. And we're going to reduce where the fire is in places. So we're going to try and cluster the fire together a bit more, I think would be... Well, I do want it to be spread out in one way because... Ow. Because it's stopping mob spawning, I guess. Right, let's make a little cluster here of warts. I want a wart cluster. No one's ever said that before. I want warts! Where do I want them? On my feet! Oh, give me a microphone and I'll say something silly. I love this song, by the way. This is the song where I always say I love this song. Okay, so we've got a little wart stem there. Notice how it's not like random and spread out, it's just a little thing going on. So here's a spot where I think we've overdone the campfire thing. So let's get that out of there. And now for my favourite bit of the song. But a quartz ore there, couldn't we? Right, so next little wartsy bit. I think there's, again, too many just here. I'm going to take this one away. And let's put that in. Right, our next little wartsy bit I think we'll put here at the front. And we'll expand on what's here already. There you go, look, there's like a vein of soul sand now going all the way across. And maybe we don't plant it on every single one of them, you know? Sometimes detail can be... Oh, look, there's Python! I type in capital letters sometimes. There you go. So we'll do this quickly, then we'll go watch Python play it. Okay, I'm going to take out this one here and put in a little bit of quartz. Let's put a cluster of quartz. Yeah, let's watch Python fail. Fail. Come on, optimism. Okay, last little cluster then we'll put here since there's already some soul sand. Yeah, that looks good. And then I think a little bit of quartz here, maybe? That works. Over on this side, a little bit of quartz here as well. Right, I haven't used it all, but we've got other things to attend to. Alright, and that I think should help, really. Okay, so... Okay, and we're up in the sky. Someone donated X, says fans of fans. We had cheers and bits from Tyler Rosia. Here with some cheers and bits as we established. Next time you play Dig Straight Down in a stream, you should do an eye break right when you hit the diamond. People go crazy. Also, I'm sorry for saying by the barrel. No problem, no, it's a great suggestion. That's what I like. Here I am being a goofball trolling all of you, and then someone comes up with a suggestion that works, you know. Because, I was like, which one? The left one, the right one? While I was moving around, you know. While I was moving around. Peeps, it's time for an eye break. It's time to give your eyes a break from looking at your screen, your computer, your iPad, your laptop, whatever it is you're watching on this. If you're watching this on a fridge. Fridges have computers in them and screens now, those high-tech fridges. Oh, what are they up to? This is the part of the stream where I look away from my screen because those doctors... Okay, they keep banging on my door. They go, stop looking at your screen. Stop looking at it. Yeah, every hour they recommend you get 5 minutes break from staring at the screen. Doesn't mean pull out your phone and check your notification. Good, put it away. Give yourself a break. Look outside. Look at the real world. Oh, the graphics are not as good. Shut up. Look outside. It's amazing. It's some loud plastic bottle clanking, isn't it? Right. Excuse me. I told the doctors I'm not taking 5 minutes. I'm back to it. We're back, peeps. It's just a reminder. It's just for you to do whenever you like. You can do it now, you do it some other time. We got noises in the ear from N-Tone Line 72 and Carl Bolt. Resubscribing for 5 months. Thank you ever so much for the support. Python is on his way. I've got an amazing idea. I've got an amazing idea. Hey, I think I see a Python right there. I think I see a Python. Okay, here we go, peeps. Ow! Ow! Oh, fell down. The rules! The rules, Python! Oh, maybe he already knows. Maybe he already knows. X, sickly sweet sarcasm gives me diabetes, but I love it. Sickly sweet sarcasm. Ah. There is something about your microphone that is oddly soothing, says High Stent. That's why I haven't changed it. It's not one of those condenser mics. X, can you bench more than Ilmango? He tweeted yesterday he did 5x500k on incline bench. No, sir. I spoke to Ilmango about his deadlifting. I think Ilmango lifts heavy. I don't lift heavy. I think he knows that though. Where are we at? I don't lift heavy. I'm all about large volume, high intensity workout, lots of reps, lots of sets, but low weights. And I did kind of want to take the heavy route a while back, but I injured my shoulder while I was sort of going in that direction. So, you know. But yeah, benching 100k, I think the most I've benched is... Let's see. I'm having a hard time doing 50, I think. About half of that. But I do it on my home bench, so I'm not going to do anything heavy. I don't have a spotter. My bench does have spotting built in though, so that's the thing. Oh yeah, don't pick dirt. That's probably obvious. There we go. You forgot to plug up your hole. That's very true, isn't it? I will plug it up with netherrack then. I guess the other people escaped, maybe. Okay, Python's going for it. He's going for it. Go, Python. Oh, I wish I had a cheaty zoom key right about now. Redstone. Okay, here's where we troll him. Oh, no, I'm not holding diamonds. I'm not holding diamonds. This is part of the game. It's just part of the game. We could pressure Python, like, if you keep going, I'll give you a diamond. Let's do that if he pillars back up. We'll give him another diamond to keep going. I mean, he's already got... Let's sweeten the deal. He's already got one... He's got 2 diamonds, so he can break even. He's going to be more likely to pillar back up, at which point I will give him diamonds to keep going. I think he just got some diamonds. That looks like diamonds to me. I'm squinting. Oh, Python, my man! You tried to swim in lava. Oh, jeez, what have I done? Wait a minute, that would have... What? I was thinking I could get Python's items, but, like, they're dead in the lava. Oh, what a buffoon. Oh, well. GG. Oh, that was good fun. That was good fun. Did Python set his spawn? There's a question. Ah, jeez. Let's there it is, that's empty. We got a noise in the ear from M-Tone Line, or MT Online 72, subscribing with Amazon Prime. We got Carboilt, resubscribing for 5 months in a row. Wait, is that what we put in here? Oh, I guess. Now, don't be telling me he had a crazy... Oh, he had a crazy full inventory. I can't be dealing with this. I tell you what, the boats are staying here. Alright? This service ain't free. Did I put... Glowstone was his. Hang on, I'm gonna do a whoopsie if I'm not careful. A whoopsie doopsie. I'll tell you what, I can fit the rest of the stuff in my inventory anyway, can't I? So, I think I had 31 of those. Okay, there it is. Right, so those 3 things... See, I'd rather keep 3 things that are distinctive here. Cool. Alright, let's go take this back to Python. You know, he came and played the game. He entertained us. It's the least we can do. We got noise in the ear from 323. Thank you ever so much for your subscription, dude. And Epic Ninja 4 has subscribed to Amazon Prime. Appreciate it. Peeps are saying potato. I'm not going to potato. Although this would be an amazing opportunity, wouldn't it? It really would. In fact, that might just be... Oh, now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking. Nah. I don't know. It might not be that simple. Anyway. I'm trying to navigate down here without hitting the edges. Oh, like a pro! There we go. All the way to the end. Just do it, says the Max Leader. I'm not going to because it's not part of the continuity, right? Ooh, what's going on over here? They look well ominous because they didn't look like regular villagers. They're not. They're from a different. They're from a different time and place, peeps. What's your name? What do you do? Oh, you ain't got a workstation because you're in the Nether. Oh, this one as well. Okay, Python's up to something. Let's go through this one here. X accidentally walked on a coal. Yeah, it kind of felt like that, didn't it? What is the potato? Says Redstone. It's the hot potato. I've got the hot potato. I've got to pass it on to someone else and give them a redstone challenge? I could give them a redstone challenge. Got to give them some sort of challenge. We got Joe Flies here doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying, what is your armor layout? Can I take a screenshot? My armor layout is this. Okay, I have a mix of fire protection, and that's it actually. Blast protection's another good one, but that used to be on my chest plate. And now here we go. Yeah, now I got wings, I don't have blast protection on it. Domino the Russian says, what's this? Concord doing a protest? Jojo, thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. We also got Hukana Matata 1122, subscriber of Amazon Prime. Appreciate it, hope you're enjoying the stream. Righty-ody. Righty-odly diddly doodly. Ooh, I wonder if Python's going to continue working on this area again. That'll probably motivate me. I haven't done much over here for a while. I got kind of stuck with this building. And then the next thing I wanted to work on was kind of like chorus farm, and I just thought it's not the most exciting thing. But as we start to plug up all the other projects we do, I'm hoping maybe we'll start working on that in streams. There's going to be a lot of digging because I'm probably going to do something underground and all of that. Right, let's drop in here. Woo! Hot potato idea. They have to say my master Asuma 7 times built into their speech. I mean, I could say like pick an impression and do it. I think that would be really fair actually, rather than being like, hey, do a Yoda impression, you know. Back to Hermitcraft, welcome you, you know, that kind of thing. Like, hit the wall. They just pick their own one because then peeps can pick. Everyone can probably do like a impression or a voice. So if you pick one that you want to do that you're good at, that's a good thing I think. So an impression I think would be on the table. But at the same time, can I come up with something that's maybe a little bit more unexpected or some sort of in-game challenge that will make you go, whoa, how are they going to do that? Like I want to give them, yeah, a real challenge, I guess. Do a Rendog impression, but it's wrong. Was that there a minute ago? Was that there a minute? I feel like that wasn't there a minute ago. Is someone here building that? I just didn't notice, did I? I was just oblivious. What is going on in this area? What is going on in this area? Let's go back over here. That place is weird. Camo J says, the hermit that your hot potato has to crack 1 quintillion possible combination lock before they can start their episode. Yeah, and yeah. Your challenge is don't upload another video. Right, I want to grab some leaves quickly. And some bone meal. And just do a pass on the back area. Throw down some bushes and bone meal. Not a crazy amount. I don't have a crazy amount, do I? I could have gone and got some. In fact, actually, let's just leave that then. I'll get some another time. So, one of the things I'm struggling with a little bit here is obviously we're going to have a path leading up to there, but like, how does the netherrack stuff here end? I feel like we might need a fence or some sort of separation like that. We'll probably throw down bushes and bone meal in this area over here on this side, going around the back there. So most of what we can do here is kind of done. What I'm thinking though is that I want to add something around here. I think the better one to go to is the second one. Let's grab, we'll use the scaffolding to get in there, that's what we'll do. Oh yeah, we don't have an entrance. We don't even have an entrance. And, yeah. Yeah, there's that guy. Dude! Stop being a butt! Let's go grab some torches. Player Scales Minigames, says Golden Salem. I mean, first of all, it's a multiplayer game. But it's his game, his redstone. You know, I'm not just going to barge in and play it. When it's ready, it will get played. And Iska will be in charge of who plays it. Winnie T Ford says, how about they have to make their next video a musical? That's a cool idea, but I mean, it could be pretty tough to do it. Well, first of all, doing a whole video as a musical. Maybe a part of it could be musical. I don't know. That's an interesting idea, but I like myself, I would get if I had to do that, I'd just be like, I don't know if I got the time to do that. Like that's a lot of production. So what I'm thinking is that I need a roof here for this middle bit, but it doesn't have to be a closed roof, but I can't really see a way to add something here that makes sense. Is the structure finished, do you think? Should we just leave it with open tops and call it finished? Because I can't really see a good way to make these middle bits here have a little something extra. I've still got to do some building down the end here. Leave it. Yeah, leaving it's probably a smart idea, isn't it? So all of this down here needs rebuilding is the other thing. I feel like I'd just like to take a break from this now. We worked on it pretty much all stream. What else have I got on my list here? It's just like get resources is this the other stuff I need to do. You could kill some withers. I could do that, couldn't I? I could go kill some more, but they're really spread out and it takes ages to find them, so as much as I'd like to, I'm not really prepared for that. When they make a new Hermitcraft, they need to pretend it's 713 episode of Season 6. Isn't that like one of the first ones of Season 6 uploaded? Anyway, I think I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do next. Let's tidy this away though quickly. Nether blocks and campfires. Campfires will go in the backpack. There they are. Right, and you get in there, and that's. Is there anything here I can take back with me that I don't need here anymore? I think I'll leave it all. I think I'll leave it all for now. And I'm gonna need some rockets, aren't I? Wrong one. Right, let's rocket off out of here. We're leaving the 1.14 area now. And I can minimise my notes. Average Marlin is here, resubscribed for 13 months. Average Marlin, thank you ever so much for 13 months of support. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. That's caught my eye. What's going on there? That wasn't there before, was it? What's inside this house? What's so special? Is there a book? And there's not a book on that thing. Right, in we go. It's Salaman's house. Oh, okay, got ya. And it had been cordoned. I wasn't aware. Things keep catching my eye, like that bridge earlier. Oh, apparently Salmon Man has been taken to Area 77. Got ya, okay. Scoot Robo says Area 77 took the Salmon Man from the house. There it is. There it is. The proof. So who's going to Area 51 on September 20th, eh? Oh, I got a feeling that's going to end badly. I really do. I really hope not a lot of people go, and no one gets hurt. But I can't help but feel it's going to be bad. I'm already at Area 51, says Double Moses. Brilliant. Jay Reese says, I like living, so no thanks. There's the hot potato, peeps. There's the hot potato. What are we doing? What are we doing? I need to grab some materials. And I don't know if I have them lying around. I'll need some quartz, but I've probably got plenty of this. Let's grab that. Let's actually check our quartz supply. See, one of the things is I don't restock these very well very often. And we'll probably be good to sort that out. Plenty there. So we're going to need quartz, then we're going to need like terracotta and like concrete, I think. So concrete, terracotta is brown. Also empty shulker box for another day, another project. Interesting. I'm just going to make some on site with that one. And I just need to pick up some more terracotta here, wherever it is. Whoa! Do I have a box? I thought I had a box of terracotta. Maybe it's up here. Oh, looks like we're low on terracotta, peeps. Let's see if we can make do with what's there. Right, let's head off to the location. When does this season finish as Escape? JXMXS. Unfortunately, mate, you didn't spam the question enough times. If you'd have spammed it one or two more times, I could have answered, but that's the rules, you know? That's the rules when it comes to spamming. You've got to spam it at least 6 or 7 times. Wait, 4 million viewers? Cool, says Petrio. That's 4 million total right there. That's not concurrent or right now. In you go. In you go. Betty Baghdadi is here resubscribing tier 3 for 16 months in a row. Saying 16 months, I want my money back. Joke X, have you ever thought about making the same type of farm as the kelp but for charcoal? So... well, I guess you get logs automatically funneled into something with a... I would do that with bamboo. Right? Automatic tree farm, bamboo farm. Ah, we're here. Isn't the way out in the middle? Woo! Very good. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's new. Betty Baghdadi, thank you ever so much, by the way, for the resubscription. You got me thinking about that now. Did I miss a trick? Did you mean something else? Not entirely sure. Let's fly over here for a second. This season has been amazing, and I hope it don't end anytime soon, says Barry Dude. I feel the same way. I feel the very same way. This is what we need. So we need 2 colours. We need like a 2-tone approach, and then quartz. This shouldn't be too difficult, but it's 7 blocks wide. And how many blocks tall? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's probably like, including that, 12. I think it's about 12 blocks tall. So 7 and 12 are the 2 numbers that we need to remember here. 7 and 12. Ugh. Okay. So let's start off with counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So this thing will actually go kind of in line in the middle here. And I think it makes sense maybe to make it out of the same material. Let's get a scaffold just here because we're going to be jumping up and down around here a lot, I think. That's not the way I wanted it to go. Cool. Yeah, that'll do. We've got our 2 materials over here that I'm considering using. So, cyan terracotta being the one that we're building with there. Now, I reckon a reddish colour might be a good idea for the backdrop to the font. I think actually, no, we're going to go with grey. We need some contrast. So let's go with grey. And then maybe a reddish colour behind it because we've got like red there. I mean, what is actually the most dominant colour here apart from grey? Or should we two-tone it with 2 types of grey? We could put stone behind the quartz, smooth stone. I haven't ever used... That's the lighter colour. No, that's cyan terracotta, is it? I don't think I've really used light grey on a building. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see what light grey looks like with it. Which is that one. It looks a bit too plasticky for my liking. Okay, so... Oh, we've been raided 2 minutes ago. Oh, I'm just so engrossed. Hypno, thank you so much for raiding, dude. Welcome all the new peeps. Hope you're enjoying watching me ignore you. Hypno with the raid. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Also, D-Dubs 1974. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Okay, now, I was thinking something like this, where these things stack over each other, right? And then they go up in the middle where they meet. So that goes all the way across to the other side. The height is the same. This goes all the way across there. And then it goes upwards as well. Let's just build a little bit of it on this side. So I think we're looking at maybe it could kind of be staggered. I don't know. Now this is just probably going to have like an open gap, and it's going to start at this height here. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. Use emerald blocks. You know, emerald blocks are terrible to build with, unfortunately. I hope Jasper would be up for tweaking some textures in the future. I think there's no harm in making changes again. Emerald block would probably be the one at the top of the list for me. I'm not sure what else. I don't think there's really anything else that needs it. Be nice if they took on some vanilla tweaks ideas, like sticky pistons having a unique texture on the side, but they never seem to pick up on that stuff. Okay, so message for all the new peeps from Hypno's stream. Be sure to hit the follow button if you like what you're seeing over here. We're playing on the Hermitcraft server. I stream it regularly. And we're getting close to 200,000 followers as well. So I'd appreciate it if you helped us get there. We do have terracotta. I'm going to re-dye it because I'm lazy, alright? You know, the dyes be easy to farm. Let's re-dye it. Let's keep it simple, you know. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what they say, isn't it? Why are they calling me stupid? They're not very nice. Okay, you're not showing me what's craftable. What's up? What's up with that? Don't get it. It keeps forgetting my recipes, you know. Did I do something to offend it? Jeez. Oh yeah, wasn't I going to try this? Oh yeah, wasn't I not going to use the derp? The derp, the derp, the diddle, the derp. I think we'll go with this actually. Now that I re-dyed it, I think that'll end up looking pretty nice, pretty swish. Pretty feng shui. Let's put in all of that. So that is the plan, right? This thing has now got like a sign for the HRM bolstered on the top of it. I think it's going to look cool. I've got to admit though, from here, that don't look all that great. And I think, would that help it look any better? It does actually. It just adds a little more shape. So now I need to dye some of my red terracotta to cyan. By the way, thanks to all the peeps hitting the follow button. I can hear you with the noises in the eardrum and all of that. Appreciate it. How difficult is it to create vanilla tweaks, is Joel Nass? Well, for me, I didn't really have to. When I was making Vanilla Tweaks textures, it was pretty easy. However, the website they've got now is impressive. I could never do something like that. And there's lots of other cool features on there. I don't think editing resource packs is terribly difficult, but putting together a website like Vanilla Tweaks is really impressive. Okay, so we've got that needs converting, and we need to convert a bunch of this stuff. But we can do it. I like how abstract it looks, says Taubar. It is a bit abstract, isn't it? And it fits in with what's going on around here. It's like another little mini tower in the area. Let's grab the quartz next, actually. I'd like to start building the HRN. So, I think we're going to use smooth for everything. I think we used smooth last time, didn't we? Smooth quartz, we've got some of that lying around. Quartz slab, smooth quartz slab. Look, we've got a nice little selection here. So, HRN. Reads top to bottom, right? So we start with the letter N. We'll go up to there, because on the other side it'd be different. What I was saying earlier is that maybe we could build it so the top isn't flat, and then this is like... Actually, let's give it a shot. Let's just build it so the top isn't flat. Let's do things a little bit different. Let's live on the dangerous side, peeps. Oh, the dangerous world of building. Oh, that roof isn't even. You might fall off of it. Let's go have a look. It's probably actually going to look really funky, but we'll go with it. So the N just has the stairs going across the middle. That's it. Heavy metal minuses never skip the grind. Never skip the grind. Unless the grind skips you. You know, that doesn't... I thought that would sound clever, but it sounds stupid. What did I expect? Okay, so one there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some over there. Some of these, some of them, some of those. That is the letter H. No, it's not. It's the letter N. We're going backwards. H-R. Do you know what? I'm going to have to fly over there and look at the letter R, aren't I? Because I don't want to get it wrong. I should have taken notes. H is going to be easy, at least. So R to me looks like full block, 3 slabs. Full block, 3 slabs. H is balanced perfectly in the middle. Cool. I can do exactly that, no problems. Do you think Tag will come back to Minecraft in Season 7, says Jolanas? Dunno. I think it's a Season 6 thing though, you know, right? Like, why do it again? Okay, so... we need to go... Slab? Yep. Also, yep, slab over here, and slab there. And one here. That is an R. I believe there is an R hidden below us. And now we've got to build one here. So this is the H. We can put that there. We can put this here. And then I've got to jump away and put one. This is going to go wrong, peeps. I can feel it. Let's jump onto that. The H goes there. Woohoo! HRN. Yeah, this is going to work right here. Right, so we've got to make up a whole bunch of light grey concrete powder. Let's grab that light grey dye. Gravel. The sand. The gravel, the sand. The gravel and sand. Right. Stack of each. Don't know if it's enough. We can always make more later. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go put this in our offhand and head down to the beach. Coal Korean, says Carlos in chat. Coal Korean. Who likes my voice cracking voice? It's so ridiculous. Oh. I like it, says fan of fans. Shall I do a whole stream like that, you know? Jeez. A whole stream. What a voice crack, says DJ the Man. It's really easy to access. I just realised it's like... It's just... Oh, what happened there? Oh, did we go for all of it? Oh, my goodness me. That was quick. What did I just see? That is inconsistent. Inconsistent. Fix it immediately. Oh, I can rest it. I can die. I can die a happy man now. Okay. I've lived a fulfilled life. I corrected a bit of dirt. Let's do another stack. That went by super quick. Like, it literally felt like a second and it was done. Because normally when I do this, I'm not streaming, and I'm like, oh, it's taking forever. Average Martin doesn't like the voice crack. Brilliant. Hey X, did you see the new clip of Wisecrack? Says Red Skimmer. I did! I did watch the new Wisecrack video. What was it about? I liked it. I really like their videos. They're terrific. I really like the way they look at the world. Was it about streaming services? Because I've been watching a few things about streaming services lately. We're about to have a streaming service. Boom! In fact, we may already be in it. Personally, I think the whole streaming wars is just going to be bad for consumers. I don't like the idea of having multiple streaming packages just because of the fractured nature of them. They're all kind of like, you know, they're all their own different interface. They're not like a different channel on a television. I think what would be smarter is to have something like Netflix act as the middleman, and then, you know, like maybe even like streaming packages. I don't really like this kind of stuff, even though I'm suggesting it. But like, what if you got the Disney package added to Netflix? Something like that. I mean, that could have been a business model they approach. But what I think could have been done is they could have looked at Netflix more like it's the infrastructure and hit up a fair deal with them to put the content on Netflix. But now everyone wants to have their own streaming platform and cut Netflix out and treat Netflix like it's a middleman, which you could look at Netflix like it is, but if Netflix is a middleman and not like a platform or a service, however you'd word it, then it means we're all going to end up like paying a lot, basically. Like how Amazon does it, says Voyagerist. No, Amazon is competing as well. Amazon is also doing a streaming service. Not like how Amazon does it, no. I think this needs to be a little bit higher, is kind of what I'm thinking. It feels like you should see the box at the bottom, right? So I think the way that we'll achieve that is probably... I think we're going to knock out the bottom two bits here. Oh, this is going to end up looking weird, whatever I do. So if we had that there, and then I did it on this side, I guess that doesn't technically need to be there. And we got a crazy noise in the air. It is an emerald face. It's the one and only Eagle Fam. Here for 37 months in a row. My goodness me. Thank you ever so much, Eagle. I appreciate your support. Crazy amount of months. Oh no. Oh no, things are falling in the hoppers, aren't they? Right, now it all goes from one side to the other. If I break that... Okay, I think we've got everything. Eagle, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. It's been quite a lot of fun, this one. Very productive as well. We got Drop the Micro Pertus. Jays, I probably just butchered your name, didn't I? I'm going to say drop the microphone. That's what I expected it to say. Thank you ever so much for the support there. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Now, why can't I have this? Why can't we have nice things? There we go. I'll take those blocks. What in the name of redstone complexity is that? That is a minecart station down there. I think this is going to work, actually. It's not quite what I expected, but I think it's going to work. Let's go ahead and do that. The question is, do we want this double frame here? I've got a feeling it'll look even better if we didn't. Like, what if we got rid of that as well? Does it look wonky? Does it look odd? Are we getting rid of this? I think we're getting rid of this. And we're getting rid of that. And we're asking, does it look good like that? I think it does. It's not what I expected, but I think it looks good. So we'll crack on. Look, we got all we need to do this now. It was a cool idea, and now it's going to become a reality. Ha! That's how I get my blocks back. Thank you. Block collecting service of doom, as this guy would say. You can. HBO, CBS, Stars, and several others to Amazon Prime. Oh, right. So you can get them through Amazon Prime system. I did not know that. That's quite enticing right there if they've got HBO as well. Very enticing. Anyway, this needs to be taller up the top here. What is going on with the Assume Clips channel, says Assume Void. Nothing at the moment. It's an idea. It needs to be worked on. Things aren't going to happen overnight with that. I'll reiterate for anyone who's watching who might want to be a part of that. I like what I'm looking for. This is what I think is the best fit. Someone who watches a lot of the streams, likes some of the topical stuff that we talk about, like maybe when we touch on a topic like streaming, and wants to, and you know, I want whoever does this to have fun doing it, you know. Basically find their favourite bits and like clip them, but in a way where they'll edit it together. So they might cut out a bit where I get interrupted and say, you know, thanks for X months or something, you know, like, so for someone who's watching it outside of the stream, it's a bit more fluid what's going on. Something like that. What's the bottom one again? N. N goes down here. So it'd be someone who's competent in watching the streams, editing video together, and understanding the whole kind of like which bits to put together. And if someone out there wants to work with me on that, I have a project for that. But I've only spoken to a couple of people, and I get the impression that it's going to take talking to quite a few people to find the right person. This one's supposed to be the letter R, isn't it? Okay, so that's the top of the R. There we go. Oh, no, didn't want to fall down. So yeah, anyway, I'm trying to just expand the content that I can create for my channel. And not just expand, but improve the quality through working with other people. It's something that I want to kind of do now, because I've always had a kind of do everything myself attitude, and I see the limitations of that constantly, and I just feel like I've hit a point where I wouldn't mind getting past those limitations, and I'm always going to need someone else's help. But I've got some plans. At some point I'll find some free time to create. I think we need a bit of a bigger gap at the top here to create. I'm going to create like a jobs section on my website, something like that, with more detailed descriptions and how to get in touch, that kind of stuff. But I think one of the roles might be filled already. I think I've found my editor, that's for sure. Right, let's see. Right, we got noises in the ear from Avi Actual, subscriber of Amazon Prime. Avi Actual, I appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for your Prime subscription. It's going to need a regular stream watcher that has the time to put into editing 2 hours of footage. Will take a fair bit when you think about it, says Tuxaban. Well, not really, because you always got to think about production flow. This is something that any creator needs to think about, is what steps are you taking to create your product. Sometimes there might be something in editing software you wasn't aware that you could just do this thing and it makes your life so much easier. Your videos now take half the amount of time to edit, and that's happened to me, that's happened to other people as well, where like us hermits, we often share advice and information we're using programs, and you know, we've been able to help each other, and sometimes the result of that is you realize, oh, I was doing this wrong, I can do it this way and it's faster and it achieves the same result. So the way I would see it working, if I were the one doing this, which I am, I'm the one talking, right? If I mean, maybe I could do this. Maybe there's a way. I've always wanted to do this, actually. And I found a way to do it with OBS, but it doesn't work on slobs. But anyway, let's say you're recording for 2 hours, and there's going to be moments where you're like, oh, I want to remember that for later. I want to edit that. I've got a plugin for OBS that lets me put a timestamp into a file so I can go find that moment again. Now, if I actually remember to press the button to add the timestamp, that's a whole other question. But on a stream, what I could do is go, oh, that was a good little conversation we just had. Let's make a note for later. Except I don't have the time to go edit my streams and all that stuff. But someone watching could do the same thing. Oh, that little thing that X was talking about was pretty cool. You know, you're already watching the stream. Make it part of the process. Then when you download the stream to edit it later, you already know, you've already written your timestamps down. See, that's workflow. That's being smart. You're already watching it because you enjoy it. That's what I'd want. I wouldn't want to hire someone to just sit and watch it if they didn't understand me and my content, right? So, you know, it's part of what you're already doing. You're already watching it, and you're just taking notes. Then when you come to it later, you edit together. It's funny this pops up. Etho was just talking about this in his last single player, and X gave advice. Yeah, Etho was talking about using fraps, and I think I've tried to tell him in the past, you know, like some people, well, everyone, you know, uses whatever it is they use, right? And there's other information out there that you can just be completely unaware of. And if you use fraps, it's like you're using outdated software that uses your CPU to transcode. There was a time when fraps was great, you know, it got a job done. And to be fair, you know, sometimes you can look at it and go, it still gets the job done. But what fraps is doing is it's using up the resources of your computer, and it's offloading that from your game to encode the video. If you've got a modern Intel processor, I've got on my old computer an old one that had it built in. You have built-in hardware for transcoding video. This hardware is already in your system, and it's designed to do the transcoding so it doesn't impact your computer game. This is now known as like MVEC, and NVIDIA graphics cards have it built in, and now there's like GeForce as well. And like, it's already there in the system. When he was talking about his specs, I was thinking, I had a very similar computer to that, and it could do the recording without the lagging, you know. But it's just, you know, what do you know? Like, I got lucky. I found this information out because I looked in a particular place for it, right? And this is the sort of information that, like, we want to share with one another as creators, I guess. Is like where to get the good knowledge from. But Evo's more of a, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it, right? Actually, I'm quite like that as well, but I'm also like, it ain't broke, but can I make it work better? Sometimes, which is what I did with all my OBS and slob stuff when I started to learn more about it. I don't see the problem is CPU versus GPU. If the CPU is good enough, then it's more about what you're used to. Sort of Tuxeban, but not really. Like, it's like imagine, oh, okay, this is a really bad analogy, but you could probably come up with a better one. Imagine you're using your television as a light, right, in your house, and you're moving the television around. You also watch the television, but you move it around to light up the room when you're doing other stuff. But you didn't realise that you could turn the lights on and all the rooms would light up. It's like that. Like, your computer has built-in hardware for the process you're doing, but you're using outdated software to do it with your CPU. So it takes resources away from your thing. and like, you might think, oh, but now the GPU's doing it. When the GPU has built-in hardware for it, that hardware ain't doing anything when you're playing a game. It's there for transcoding the video, you know? So is your Intel processor. It's got a thing built into it for doing that. And I had 2 graphics cards and the Intel processor on my old computer, and all 3 of them could do the transcoding. Obviously, I only do one at once, but like, it's really well supported stuff, and it's in all the hardware. Let's go like that, so we know those are in the right spot. Let's go grab some smooth quartz as well. The quartz that is the smooth. Man, what a waffle! What a waffle! Petrio says that's a cool analogy. I think it worked, didn't it? The analogy kind of worked. You got the point, right? You got the point with that analogy. Oh, I hear groaning and moaning and the zombies and the dying and the death and the pythons on it. Oh, it's Cubpan. It's Cubpan. But everyone has a different system set up, but works for you is different to other systems. Yeah, but he said what his specs are, so I know his computer can do it. I know, like, both the graphics card and CPU could have taken care of. Like, it's not a that's not the issue here. It's like, whatever. I've explained myself several times now. Trust me, I'm right. Okay, we need to get a furnace over here, don't we? We need to start doing some smelty, I think. I was talking generally, not EFO. Right, okay, but even generally, like, my old CPU was like 7+ years old, right? It's probably around 7 years old, so it's a really old generation Intel. It had it built in. Like, they've been built in for like a long time now, so anyone who's got a computer that's like 5 or 6 years old has probably got the same technology. It's not some thangly new thing. It's like, it's been there for ages, but we were using Fraps, and Fraps is just, you know, old, basically. Trust him, he must be right. I'm telling you, when it comes to using the transcoding stuff, the NVEC on OBS, it is what you should be doing if you're recording video. If you're using Fraps, you are just hampering the performance, you know. And maybe what you're recording and maybe what Fraps is using is insignificant and it doesn't really impact your game. That's fine, but when it does, you know, yeah, I think everyone's got the point by now. I keep going on about it. Right, so we need some smooth quartz and some... I think we need like a smooth... Did we build the one on this side? No, so we need a smooth quartz stairs. Man, has this thing got fortune on? Every time I break quartz to this thing, I feel like I don't get enough. Let's just do a little bit more. X, are you running Optifine? I am not running Optifine. Optifine actually lowers my frame rate, believe it or not. Check X2674 encoding support for your processor / GPU. That is likely to find at least to mid to higher end models. I'm not sure if that's what you should look for. I forget what it's called. It's got a name in Intel. It's got a technology name. And if you want to use the transcoding I was talking about, you do have to enable it, and it can be a bit tricky. You have to set up a false monitor on your computer to get it to run. And I've got a feeling what you just described isn't actually it, but it's part of the same technology. Andre says, assume he's right, since I remember Etho saying how his games ran worse when he ran Fraps. That's the point I was making. That's because Fraps is using your CPU, whereas you could use different hardware in the system to just do it. Like, that's what the hardware's job is, right? Like, it's not going to take away from any other resource. It does have, you know, some sort of negligible impact somewhere, but you can't even measure it on these computers. What is the difference between quartz and smooth quartz? Oh yeah, it doesn't have edges on the textures. Took them years to get that one fixed, didn't it? Alright. Let's go put that there. This here. And no, that's it. That's it. Okay, yep, don't need another one. So we put the N at the bottom, now it's just the H. HRN, HRN. Hing, all the R's and the N's. Don't know what hing is. Just saying stuff. Just saying stuff, aren't I? Just having a waffle. Ooh, waffles. Made myself hungry. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, I've eaten so much food. Do you know what? I wasn't going to talk about this until I'd done it, but I'm going to do it. I mentioned it the other day. I was thinking about doing 5Ks in 5 days. Actually, that sounds like I'd do 25 in total. So a 5K every day for 5 days in a row. Haven't run properly in a couple of months, and even longer off of my treadmill. A couple of months ago I started just sticking to the treadmill, and before that even longer, right? But I've done it. I've done 4 days in a row, and my goodness me, does it turn your metabolism up doing that. My legs just hurt all day long. It's amazing. Like the good kind of hurt, like the soreness. And I got 1 more day to go. What's weird is that when I did my first day, my pace was faster than any running I'd done outside before. Then I bettered it, and the 3rd day was not as good, but still faster than anything I'd done before. And then I bettered it again today. So when I go for a run tomorrow, I'm not going to try and better it again. I am just going to pay attention to my body and just keep running, and try and keep the pace up, and hopefully I'll beat it again. But yeah, it's been really fun. It gets easier every day. It just, for some reason, it just goes quicker each time I do it. So I think I'm going to get proper back into running now because of that. Okay, we need another slab by the looks of it. We need 2 slabs here, don't we? So then... Oh, look at that. Just enough. Just enough left. Good stuff. Nether Hurricane says, my legs just hurt all day. It's amazing. To those of you that lift weights, you'll understand. It's a similar feeling. They call it DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. It's like a warm ache. And I guess I probably like it because I know it's like it's gains, it's progress. Like that, all of that is going to heal and repair and get stronger. It's not injured. It's, you know, just been used and it's going to grow back stronger, right? That's how it works with pushing yourself, like physically. You know, as long as you don't injure yourself, most of the time, if you're doing it right, what you do comes back and your body goes, I'm going to repair myself and be able to do this stronger, right? Or longer, faster, however you want to look at it. Tower says, around 7k a few days ago. I started running half a year ago, thanks to you. Awesome, dude, man. Keep at it. Keep at it. 7k is great. That's awesome. And yeah, I'm thinking I really liked how I challenged myself and managed to do this. What's next? I think I'm going to mess about with, after I cycle, I'm going to go for a run and see how that feels, and vice versa. Do a run and then hop straight on the bike and see what that's like. Because I did cycle yesterday, and it uses different parts of your legs, so it doesn't bother you. Like, it didn't bother me. It was really quite weird, because my legs had been all achy and sore. And then I got on the bike and I was like, oh, I can do this. How fast do you run 5k? Well, I was doing 5.5k, by the way, each day, so it's a bit skewed. But let me grab my phone and I'll tell you my times. So, by the way, I don't really like aim to run fast. This is just the pace that I have. I don't ever do like training to get faster. I just tend to run. Opening my phone. Miles or kilometers? Kilometers, not miles. Right, let's pack this stuff away while we're waffling. Some of these, some of those, some of them. Let's have a look. 5.5 kilometers. Pace was 429 km. Does it tell me total time? That was today. Yesterday was 441. Day before was 426 and 443. Was Sunday, but total time. Oh, so this wasn't the best one today, or was it? 429 and 426. So very nearly was today the best. Let's see if it'll give me a time. Someone's probably doing the math. Moving time 24 minutes and 53. So let's say 25 minutes for 5.5 kilometers. And apparently there was an elevation of 138 meters. Interesting. Oh, cool. This shows me all other sorts of stats now. I'm getting totally distracted. Unsurprisingly, the first kilometre was the fastest. Miles are superior, says Escape JXMS. Miles are not superior to plus miles, the measurement that I just invented. They're like miles, but they're a little bit longer, so they're better. I mean, the distance is the distance, right? You can just turn the kilometres into miles. That's how much I ran, you know? Because otherwise I could say I ran 10,000 metres. Sounds impressive, but it's still just a distance, isn't it? Right, what else have I got? Oh, my inventory's super tidy. How did this happen? My inventory's never that tidy. It's never that tidy. Anyway, tomorrow morning I will finish my 5 and I will be very happy. I ran with 10,000 elephants, says Tuxaban. Brilliant. Just brilliant. 10,000 elephants. Crazy. Tell me I still got rockets. I still got rockets. I ain't got those golden carrots, though. Let's check it out. Oh, it fits in ever so well, doesn't it? Oh, we need to do the top. I'll do the top sometime. Don't worry. That won't get forgotten about. I like it, yeah. That's good. It's all good in the hood, homie. I'm gonna go stand on top of Python's building here. We've got a noise in the ear from Crankit. Crankit, thank you ever so much for resubscribing, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Captain Chifo says, what app using? It's called Strava, I believe. I believe this is also the one that exposed all those military bases from all the people running around in the military. Oh, there's something we could talk about, all the data on you. Maybe that'll be a talking topic for next stream. Maybe someone will edit it into a video. Probably not. Yeah. Have you always enjoyed running, says Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. I didn't when I started, but I knew I needed to do it. And it really sucked for a long time, but I must have been, I think I got into a rhythm, and I must have been starting to enjoy it, and then I got my first taste of runner's high, and then I just knew that I should keep doing this and it will get better. Peeps, here's what we're going to do today. We're going to raid a friend of mine, and I'll ask that you join in the raid, which will start in just a second. It's a French channel, but they're an old friend of mine, so for anyone who can speak French, maybe you'll enjoy a little bit of APR. Riff Raff, thank you ever so much for 11 months of support, dude. I appreciate it. This is the end of the stream. Thank you to all the peeps who subscribed, resubscribed, and donated, cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. I'll be back on Friday, and right now what I need for you to do is hit that raid button in chat. Let's go say hello to a friend of mine, Mr. APR. But I am off, so thank you everyone. I'll see you later. Bye bye.